Becca Hobecker joining us in studio now. Becca, break down for us, what's really on the chopping block here.
Now, Alex, council members are considering cuts to jobs, pools, parks, youth violence prevention, and more. All of those are on the table. But in the past week, council members had a chance to try and restore funding for some of those services. I spoke with them about their priorities today.
This is 3 years in a row we've had an ongoing structural deficit.
Sacramento City Councilmember Lisa Kaplan represents District 1, which includes Natomas. Last month, City Manager Marakisha Smith presented her and other council members with her proposed budget. It includes eliminating 46 occupied full-time positions and 101 vacant full-time positions, plus cuts to the Parks Department, closing or limiting hours at pools throughout the city, and cutting funding to youth violence prevention programs. Some of the cuts were met with pushback and even alarm. At last week's meeting, Mayor Kevin McCarty told council members if they want to restore any of the programs in the city manager's proposed cuts, they'd have to find other ways to offset the costs. Council members submitted their own proposals last Thursday.
Public safety makes sure that we are not cutting positions like traffic safety enforcement, making sure we have enough officers on the street.
Kaplan says she also wants to keep funding park maintenance workers, wading pools, and youth violence prevention programs, among other services. To offset those costs, she proposes cutting nearly $9 million earmarked for micro-communities for 80 unhoused seniors. And instead,
let's expand our hotel-motel program to allow seniors and get 80 seniors off of our streets, which will give them a room with a bathroom, because the homeless sheds don't have bathrooms in them. And instead of it costing $8.9 million, it'll cost a little over $1 million to house those 80 seniors.
Councilmember Roger Dickinson of District 2, covering the northeast part of the city, also wants to restore funding for youth violence prevention.
If we lose that, then we diminish our ability to prevent violence. It actually not only affects the community directly, but it also becomes an issue for the police department that has to respond to more incidents of youth violence.
He also wants to keep pools open and fully operational. To offset that, Dickinson proposes cutting vacant parking enforcement officer positions and move some of the city's reserves. Phil Pluckybaum of District 4 also wants to restore funding for pools, plus the Hart Senior Center and the Mounted Police Unit. He's proposing parking cost increases, selling the 102-acre property the city bought several years ago, and reducing some homelessness spending.
What I'm looking to do is stop spending money on things that are redundant, duplicative, and harmful. We've all seen, the harm that comes with people getting just swept to nowhere.
But he knows money is tight.
And we're going to hear pretty much all night and for the next month how important all the things are that people are looking for funding for, and that there just isn't enough.
The council plans to pass a budget by June 9th. Now, that's 4 weeks from now, but Councilmember Kaplan tells me tonight is the big meeting where they'll essentially set the budget. After that will be more fine-tuning. Alex?
All right, Becca.